Well, hello there, Scorpio. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about the 8th through the 14th of June. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. I also have a guiding card for you, which is the 9 of Wands. This card talks about how it's going to be important for you to stand up for who you are as a person, stand up for what you believe in and who you are. It is great. It has a lot to do with when people challenge us to be different than who we are as a person, we might want to, you know, say no. But based on last week's reading, I have to say maybe there are some things you want to consider changing about yourself on your own terms. But that would be definitely how it would have to be, is totally on your own terms. Nobody else telling you you have to, okay? So think those through. It's part of being a grown-up. When we refine ourselves, we can do self-refinement. And those are beautiful things that we do for ourselves because we want to, that make our lives simpler and better and easier, all right? So very fun. Let's go ahead and look at the 3 cards in front of us, and I'm going to go ahead and get that mystery card for you. Look, these are those cards, and now we're going to go ahead and use this deck and get that mystery card for you. What do we have? Here's the one. All right. So I'm going to set these cards aside. I will save this one right here safely. Ta-da! Right there. Okay. Now then, let's look at these 3 cards and add some cards from this wonderful deck, the Light Seers Tarot. Get more information. See what's going on here. All right. Okay. So everything can turn around right now for you. Watch this. So we have the Lover's card, and the Lover's card is talking about how this particular week, the 8th through the 14th, you have a relationship going on, which is super hot and heavy from what I can tell, but it's also more about how it's taking up space. It's taking up time and energy for you. So you need to sort of look at it and decide if it's important or get up and do some other stuff. You'll figure it out. The Emperor is here showing that you're also in a position to solidify the foundation of your life. Okay, that could be the relationship foundation, where you live, where you work. All of these things can become more solid at this time. Okay, all you have to do is get busy with it. Okay, very cool. I like that. And of course, the 7 of Wands is speaking to when you have an idea that you want to share with people or win people over with, you're going to want to separate them out and not try and convince them all as a giant group, okay? Because when you try and convince them as a group, it's just not easy. It's like herding cats. They'll have some little glitch that they want to deal with, and if they mention it in the group, the whole group will start worrying about that one little glitch. So then you have a whole bunch of people worried about a bunch of little things that have nothing to do with the problem or the situation. But if you separate them, everything gets more understandable, okay? One at a time, you can pick them off, all right? It's going to be easy. Makes it so much simpler, all right? Now, where you're blocked. 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is about, you know, getting everything you want, having everything go super smooth and super easy and without issues. That's not happening. You're blocked from that. So you're going to have little glitches and little issues all the way along the way, okay? That is a drag, but it is what's going on. And we're talking about with the relationship, with creating a proper foundation in your life, whether it's at work or at home, and getting people on your side with your way of thinking. It's going to not be the simple road on anything of that. You're going to have to work it out, all right? Knight of Wands, fighting for your ideas. It's going to be difficult for you this week, okay? Everything about what you're doing is going to be more difficult. They're all going to have good excuses or reasons why they don't want to do what you want to do, and you'll be like, hey, wait a minute, but come on. So have a good convincing argument. Before you even step into the ring with them, figure out what their glitch is. And know that you need to fight them with your ideas, but at the same time, realize that you're kind of blocked from having a good fight right now, okay? you're also not being handed the responsibility or the power in that situation. This is the Ace of Swords, so you're not really in control. And maybe that's why they really don't feel like they need to talk to you about it or give in on any front, because you're not the boss of them. And they're like, oh, why do we have to listen to you? I don't care. Whatever. Whatever. And so that's kind of a big deal. All right. Now then, our solutions. Let's look at solutions. All right. So you have a nice financial base. Everything is going well with the money. You're feeling pretty comfortable and confident with your finances. You've done something with your money that kept it safe, which is good. Keep it there because you need to, it's there for you if you need it to take care of yourself, okay? But at the same time, we're trying not to bust into the savings, okay? Six of Wands is here, showing me that you are indeed in a position where, you know, you can share your ideas and teach people what you know, and you want to. This is something you want to do. You want to be able to share your ideas and be appreciated for who you are. You kind of want the limelight in some ways. You want to take the bow. You want to be acknowledged for what you know and how you are. Knowing that is half the battle. Once you realize that you kind of want people to, you want to have a group of people looking at you like, hey, he knows stuff, and or she knows stuff. Be aware that you want that. And it is possible that this is something that will come across your plate, okay? So be aware that as you're stepping into this solution, you're going to want to make sure that everything is fair for everybody. Everything is staying in balance at this time. So yeah, you're definitely going to bring things together, get things going, and make things fair for everybody. So you may not get everything you wanted when you were fighting for your ideas. You may not get everything you wanted, but you're going to get some of it, and you're going to make it fair for everybody, okay? So cool. Very nice. I like that. That's good stuff. All right. Let's get you a message from the Cosmic Oracle, hey? All right. What is going on for you, Scorpio? This is certainly a better week than last time, but it's clear you want to be acknowledged and appreciated. We all do, at some level, want to be appreciated, but we tend to need to earn it. That's a funny thing. And what that means for each person is totally different for the next, all right? You're too amazing to follow everyone else. Forge your own path. Well, that's clear and concise. Maybe it isn't for you to be where you are, you know? Maybe you need to figure something else out and come up with your own darn plan. My mom would tell you, and she's in my head right now, telling me, tell him. Make sure you have the other thing figured out before you walk away from your job, okay? Don't give up steady money before you have somewhere else to go that has money coming in, okay? So you don't leave one job until you have another job. You get that? Okay. Thanks, Mom. She's all up in my ear. Okay. So let us get you a pocket full of rocks, okay? Very nice. Okay. Ooh, black obsidian, pyrite, and emerald. All right. So black obsidian is a first chakra stone, and it's all about you feeling comfortable in your own skin and protected from all the negativity, because this thing is going to hoover it up. It's going to suck up all the negativity that's coming towards you right now. So you're going to probably appear to other people as surprisingly confident considering the situation. They're going to think that you shouldn't be as confident as you are. But because you have that overall sensation that nothing negative can come toward you, it doesn't mean that it's not going on behind you and around you, okay? So just pay attention. The fire may not be burning your skin, but it's definitely out there, and it's following you around in some ways. So don't let yourself get cocky, okay? Allow yourself to feel protected, but not cocky, all right? And see if you can help other people, right? This stone here is emerald, and it's about your fourth chakra and your heart, and it's about healing your heart, because your heart needs to be healed right now. I feel like whoever I'm reading for has got an owie in his heart, okay? Whatever's going on, you're feeling a little bit sad, a little bit pissed off, a little frustrated, a little underappreciated. You have an idea about who you are and what you need to bring to the table and what you want to bring to the table, but other people don't see it yet. They don't see you as who you are, and we need to just sort of little by little show them what you can do, and then let them figure it out on their own. Does that make sense? We can't just go into a place unless we're going to do a full audition with tap dancing and aerial work and sword swallowing and all the crazy act that you have that you can do, showing them every single talent you have. The chances are good that until they see something from you, they're not really going to expect it from you. And even when they did expect it from you, I think last week there was a glitch in that situation. So they did expect it, it didn't come out, and they're a little bit nervous. Okay, so just be aware that you may have created that situation yourself. This is pyrite. This is pyrite, and it's a beautiful all chakra stone, so it works all up and down all the many chakras we have, and it's going to be here to protect you. It's a little shield, which is great, and I'm glad that you're feeling protected and shielded, but like I said, it doesn't give you the right to come out swinging and acting like overconfident. Okay, so don't be overconfident this week. We want you to come in and be humble and handle your business and show them that you can do what they expected of you and work through it. Okay, cool. I know you're going to win people over one little thing at a time, and okay, all right, so we're going to put those rocks down right there. You don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to, but if you want to carry these rocks, comment below and let me know how it goes for you. And if you do decide to carry something else, comment below. Let me know how it goes. I would love to have a chat with you about rocks. That would be super fun. All right. We're going to go ahead and read that mystery card right now because, oh, we got the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups, which is always about wishes being fulfilled and very good news. We have this other Nine of Cups that's in the blocked department. So it's interesting to me to see you have it twice. And once it's blocked and once not so much. So let's just see in what areas where I feel like over here is where things are starting to come together, because you're able to get things balanced and teach people what they need to know, and you're going to also keep your finances balanced and maybe teach people what you know about that as well. So there's potential for you to help other people, and that is really the best place for you to come from. Even last week that was so bizarre and different, you found a way to help someone, and that was how you made the week better for yourself. So use this opportunity to help other people in some way with the Six of Wands there and make things better for everybody. I think that when you work towards making things good for everybody else, it just changes your whole karma situation. Okay? Excellent. So thank you again for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. It's completely free, and it really helps my little channel grow. I appreciate all of you. If you haven't checked out the description box below, there's some really cool things going on down there. There's a list of all the decks that I use, so you can get those on Etsy or Amazon, and that's fun. So then you can have these decks in your own grubby little hands. Nice. And the other thing that you'll find is my schedule, so you can find out where I'm going to be, at what fair, at what time of year, and you can go out to those fairs and come and see me in person. But now, if you don't want to wear a costume and get a turkey leg and have a good time and see me there, or maybe the time of year when you need to see me isn't when I'm in your town, by all means, there's another link down there to book a private reading over the phone. And we can have a conversation over the phone, and I can help you out that way, all right? Mind you, I will never reach out to you and ask you to let me give you a reading, okay? You'll always have to start the conversation, okay? If anybody says that they're me and starts a conversation, it's not me, okay? But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate the one and the all of you. I hope to see you next week when we will be talking about the 15th through the 21st, and Take good care, and I will see you next week. Thank you.